Fingers crossed. Cross your fingers. Shib chart. Shiba, Shiba, Shiba. Shibble, shibble. You take a look at Shib. Analytics, stream settings, or stream health. All right. All right. Powering this up. If you get a notification, let me know. This is going to be for mobile devices. We're just trying to basically collect those short viewers. And you can stay here, though. You don't have to go over there. Just launched it. It is live. So what charts do we want to do, boys? We've been live on the mainstream about an hour. Let's jump into the alts. You want to see Ethereum. ENJ. We have not looked at ENJ in quite some time. Quitting vaping is hard, dude. I know. I've lost track. I think it's day 6. No nicotine, but I'm holding strong. Metis. Ronin. What else we got? What other names? What other coins are you guys looking at? Pop out this chat, too. What's up, Ryan? You're on both? You Chad. You got the YouTube notification? Nice. I see some of you popping over there on the short stream. You can watch both. Render, Shiba, notified. Dude, you guys get notifications more when I do the mobile stream than the main stream. It doesn't even make sense. It kind of makes me angry. Kind of makes me mad. Yeah, let's do these alts. Let's jump into the alts. I do one more time. Let's just pull up the analysis from earlier this week. From Wednesday. Boom. Our long did not quite fill. Long did not quite, or our long did fill, didn't quite TP. Our long did not quite fill the day before. I thought that I had placed those shorts on here. I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't place them on the chart. But I did them and showed you guys live. Huh. Weird. That's unusual. It's unlike me. Usually I put them up there. Let's just jump into some alts then. All right, there we go. Still waiting on that other piece to fill, but short filled. Long still cooking. For those of you just tuning in, welcome. You were saying, how very odd, I know. I won't like your coins, ADA. Let me see what I pulled up. Did anybody say Solana? Did we say Solana? Back to the full size stream. What's up, St. Michael? Pishta, Hilton, Orca. Anybody Solana? I just wanted to show off this Solana entry, bros. Anybody who took this trade, well done. That's on you. That's all you. Brother, we sniped 222 low here. Solana now retracing back up. Dang, that's fire, actually. Up 8%. That's such a good entry. I still don't love the structure of this, but it does seem to be holding the trend. I would move the stop up on this. If I had entered this position, I would move the stop honestly into profit. I don't even want to see 222 tested again. If 222 is tested again, I would bail. I'd probably move this into profit, maybe even to 232. I'd bail, and then I would place a limit order at 200 and see if I could catch it again if it trades lower. Solana has been kind of slow grinding. It lost a little ground against Bitcoin during, the last week? 2 weeks? That's not a bad weekly candle, though. Let's go over to the Solana versus BTC, yeah. Over last week, a little bit of loss here, but still looking very strong. These lows are just seemingly unstoppable. Lows coming up. Top, I think, is becoming more flat, and we have been looking for a breakout for quite some time. Quite some time for Solana versus BTC. Currently at 0.024. Resistance above is like a 25% gain on Bitcoin. That's pretty sizable. It's pretty meaningful. It has been loading for a while. I know a lot of you are waiting for it. Might have to wait a little longer. I do like what I'm seeing, especially combining the Bitcoin pair and the USD pair. I think they're both signaling higher. They're just not really telling us when that will happen. Where is Ethereum? Let's look at Ethereum because a lot of people asked for it. So again, congrats to anybody who didn't sell their Ethereum Pico bottom last week. I warned you guys, if you sell it right now, I think you're selling the local bottom. Ethereum has not bounced quite as much as I would hope, but I do like this. This climb looks nice, painting lots of support. I think it will make that move, actually. I think we will see a breakout of FBTC. Not sure if we get to 0.5 still, but I think we do. Yeah, nice bullish divergence on this low. Even on the day, all this money flow rolling over. momentum, higher low. I mean, I think we called this. I think we called it. Now, over to the dollar pair. I have not checked up on this today. Not checked up on it. What's up, JP Frito, my guy? You're on the vertical stream, baby. Okay. Ethereum did close above 3,500. It did not quite make it to 3,750. For the moment, you're hanging out here, 3,500. I think there could be a scalp. The scalp here, tight stop. Really just fueled by, I think the FBTC pair is going to continue up for a little longer. Little scalp here, 6% upside, 4% downside, 5 to 1. A 1.28% downside, 5 to 1 risk to reward. A beautiful scalp. I am still skeptical. Since we have been looking for this Ethereum bounce, I've said I think Ethereum may continue up, but I'm skeptical that it will be able to make progress above 3,700, really 4K. You have a lot of resistance here. You have a major descending trend here. And it kind of just lines up with, you get this move into the close to 4,000s. FBTC makes the move. Maybe Bitcoin hasn't moved in dollar value. It makes the move. It makes its little relief dead cat bounce, right? And then it sells off. And then Ethereum seeks support lower, or looks to seek support underneath it. If it can catch higher lows, I don't know, if you just bounce again at 3,500, something like that, you can make another attempt at 4,000. Things could look good. I'm just not sold yet. I think this is all kind of lining up the way we expected it to, and it hasn't broken it. If it can close candles above, even above 3,800, I'll reconsider this. I'll look at this again. We'll look for strength. But while it's here, man, it just feels like we're just kind of watching the relief against BTC. And that's causing this to float up a little bit. If it can break major resistance, things can look good, right? Things will start looking good quickly. But for now, I think you just have a lot more sideways trading to go. Kind of what all the other charts look like from roughly this time frame. For all the other coins. Every coin that basically existed in 2017, with very few exception, look like this, but don't have this part. If you move this down, it looks like XRP. It looks like Litecoin. It looks like almost everything from that time period. Hopefully Ethereum can break through, but we'll have to be convinced of that. Ethereum, you don't just get it. You don't just get the assumption. Speaking of that, like Litecoin, here we go. This is what I'm worried about for Ethereum, is that it ends up looking like this. And I'm going to self-burn here hard. Like this. Like it just doesn't get beyond that high again. And it just kind of dicks around in a pennant forever. Trades sideways. Yeah. Yeah. Litecoin looking good though. Back above 100 for the weekly close. Let's go. I'm not mad. I'm not mad, man. November has been a great month for Litecoin holders. And when I say a great month, it's like, it's just, there hasn't been many great months. Up 46%. Looks like we have tested 105. If Litecoin can get a close up here, like above 105, honestly, I'd rather like 110. I think it does make a strong move to the upside. 120 is in the way. But I think that wouldn't, I think 200 is reasonable. I want to see a close on even just above 100. Let's get above 100. And I think a 200 target is pretty reasonable. It's not even halfway to its all-time high. It's just like filling in this inefficiency here. You know, I'm praying for it. I'm hoping and praying. Another one here, and this is giving me hope for Ethereum and for Litecoin. XRP has done the same thing. And that's what I was saying. Pretty much all the coins from around this time have done the same thing. Until very recently, this was identical to Litecoin. Lower highs, lows coming up, just this big 6-year flag. XRP did quite a big move this month, 234%, kind of shocking everyone. This is giving me hope that the old coins are going to break out of these patterns at some point. Before this candle, I was like pretty sure we were never going to see a lot of these break out. This is giving me hope. And what XRP is doing right now is actually pretty impressive. XRP has traded above its highest close in 2021. So last cycle's high, at least its highest close. It just needs to move. It needs to move to $1.96, just under $2. And not only will it be testing, in my opinion, the only kind of real resistance above it at that point, but it very well may look to put in all-time highs above $2. Look at this. 2017 cycle high close, 2021 cycle high, boom. You hit that close you rejected. Here you are, back up in this zone, man. If this can push over $2, I think it targets the all-time high pretty quickly. And I don't know, what are we looking for? $5, $6, something like that. It's still a ways away, but this has given me hope. It's giving me hope that maybe things keep moving. DePepe, you want to look at DePepe? You're a Pepe. You can look at Pepe. Ooh, this was ugly, but a little hesitation here on the sell-off. 5 minutes to go. This may still hold. This may still hold. Let's get it. My little alerts here, and we'll move on to other requests. Happy Black Friday. I'm glad you guys are not out shopping right now. Why is this not? You see this, right? It's like, add alert. Nothing. Okay. Whatever. I guess that's not in the cards for today. We're not adding more alerts. That's all right. What's up, Zima? You would not consider TA for XRP. It's doing its thing because of Gary going away being a major external factor. I don't know about that, Zima. My entire 8 years doing this, there's always a reason why. There's always a reason. There's always something, right? Charts always seem to know, man. Charts seem to know before these things come out. Let's look at the Pepe. Pepe snaking us on the entry a few days ago, 2-3 days ago. Looking for 0.00175. What is that, like 26? 712 something, whatever. Snaked. We were looking to take this long just back up to where? 2200. Let's take a look. We're wrapping up the month. What's this month look like? Gorgeous. Gorgeous month for Pepe. If Pepe retraces in December, 1500 is going to be a great place to look for an entry. Put that in perspective, we're at 2000 right now. I'm just going to use thousands and hundreds here. 1500, that was May's close, May's monthly close. If we see a sell-off across just the whole market into December, Pepe may have an entry at 1500. That is a logical place to find support. If we do not get a market-wide sell-off, we have much higher numbers to look for. 3,400, we still have not touched it. This is just the logical fib extension. I know there's a lot on here. It looks like Charlie Kelly trying to solve the mailroom crisis, but very simple TA here. Our swing high from May of this year to August's low, we have broken the high. We have traded back to the high, found support there, at least for now. So we target our 1618. Our 1618 extension is right here, 3,422. From the entry of that trade, that's about 100% gain. From current price, it's about 66% gain. Let's see. Ooh, that looks actually pretty good. That looks very good. VWAP and momentum catching at the same time. Money flow at the 0 line on the day. Nice fake out. You guys bullish on PP? I sold a little PP at 2200. So I'm 10% or something like that. Probably should have bought it back. Not the best weekly close, but still time for it. Still time to fix that. Trade off 5% higher into the weekly close. Get a bullish engulf. And I think you kick off December with higher highs here. My opinion. What's up, Matu Soapy? KJM, I see you subscribing. Felipe Cardona. By the way, if you guys subscribe while we're live, this number We'll update in real time. Your name will pop up and I'll shout you out. It's very exciting. I know, it's a really good offer. You sold your PP? I took some profits at 2200. Yeah. Took some profitos. Huh? Whiff about to move. What's up, 420 Bud Monster? How you doing, bro? Bullish on PP and F. There is always a narration. There's always a narrative. But do the narratives ever matter? I don't think so, man. I don't think the narratives ever matter. I think narratives are just retail bait. I think it's like humans, we want an explanation. We want a why. Yeah, we can check ENJ. We want a why. But there just isn't a why, and it's easier for us to accept any outcome if there's just anything, any why. It's because of this, it's because of that. I don't know, man. I've never really seen narratives matter. Wow, ENJ does look good. Interesting. Yeah, let's peep this. Good eye, bro. Good eye. We need more of these bad boys. All right. We need more of these kind of charts. Ones that have not gone 2, 3, 4, 500% already. Let's shape this up. So 31 cents. Looks like we already tested it this month. We are interacting with resistance here. This is absolutely resistance. 28.4 to 31.7. Breaking 31, we really have a clear trip to 50. I like that. And above that, man, it actually gets very thin. We have very little above 50. Let's use our fib tool here. Fib tool pointing us to $1.15. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. All-time high. 350 up here. Okay. ENJ. Haven't looked at this in a while. Just doing a fresh start. I like this chart, though. I like it. Any trading above 31, we'll say any trading above 32 cents is a very good signal. You're looking for 50. That's a big move. That's a pretty big move from 31 to 50. Bonky is a hidden gem. I don't know, man. You think XRP will repeat and dump for December? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, bro. It would not surprise me. I hope it doesn't. But it wouldn't surprise me. That coin has freaking... I feel like it's almost conditioned us too much. That like now it has to pump. Because even I was like, man, I've been through this rodeo too much. Like, I don't know if I can believe it again. I don't know if I can believe that again. Currently, ENJ at resistance. So that does make this a higher risk entry. A higher risk buy. I do like this, though. I do like what I'm seeing. I might buy some ENJ. But where would I buy it? This is the problem. You're up at resistance. Buying here is like just such a high risk play. Honestly, as much as I like this chart, and I have maybe like a tiny bit of ENJ somewhere. As much as I like this chart and I kind of want to buy more spot. Here's my honest thinking. We are 1 day until December starts. I think we just have tomorrow, right? It's like a 30-day month. I would not look to open new positions or honestly even add to new positions when all of the charts look like this, right? All of our charts are closing like 100% daily or monthly candles. Buying right here a day before the next month is like more than usual higher risk or higher potential of absolutely buying a top right before it dumps. Like just a complete market-wide dump. Not talking about ENJ. I would wait, honestly, until December. I would wait and look in maybe the first month or the first week of December. First 2 weeks. Look for a swing low on the market. And then go to these charts that you like. Like I'll have to come back to ENJ. It may not trade lower. The one you're looking at may not trade lower. But come back and look at them then. I feel like that's just a smart play. Really buying stuff right as we close. 100, 200% candles. Just... Man, I think that's just a good way to get wrecked, don't you? You might have to pass on some rallies. That's just the way of things. Man, even on low time frames, this looks good. Hope it doesn't sell off. Look at this, though. What a beast chart. Lows coming up. Look at this. Look at this bad boy. Lows coming up. We'll say it can kind of like call it like this. Doesn't really matter. The whole point of it is that it's flat. The top, we have a resistance that's being tested and weakened. That's what we're seeing. Our lows are being bought up or bid up higher and higher. Bullish pressure. Boom. This is a pattern that hits so consistently, man. Hits so consistently in crypto. One of the only ones, in my opinion, that hits. So if you're going to ignore my advice, which you probably should do, because I never want you to just blindly listen to me, guys. You got to make your own choices. I don't want you to ever just copy what I do. If you cannot fight the FOMO, this is how I'd approach a trade. I'm going to put this in the VIP section in the Discord that you can get into for free. Just join our Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. I'm going to put this in there. This is probably how I'd approach it. The stop is really low. I don't think it has to be that low. I would maybe approach it this way for a spot position. If I was using leverage of any kind, which I would not do on this, really, I think you can be more conservative because you're playing this pattern. The pattern is based on your lows coming up. So you shouldn't trade below 28 cents. That might be a little too tight. I think maybe 27. Because if you do, you're not doing that pattern really anymore, right? You're breaking lows. You're not walking it up, and you're not looking for that move. So, yeah, there we go. ENJ. This is a spicy ass chart, man. I'm glad we looked at it. I'm sick of looking at 300% monthly candles and people being like, when do I buy? And it's like, you bought any time before this month. That's when. You get a time machine. You go back in time and you buy it just a year ago, right? One sec. 1 second. By the way, we, I'm just putting this in the private, the VIP trading. We do have today at 8 p.m. East. You join the Discord. 8 p.m. East, so that's 7 hours-ish from now. We're going to have open invite Discord party. Come nerd out. Bring charts, BYOB, you know, all the goodies. You're all invited. Just don't be a dick. Orca. Can we look at DAG or Taro? Jeez, I've never heard of either of those. Fetch. Jasmy. Can we look at 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐼? What is that, 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐼? What is 𝐓𝐫𝐼? Probably not. Probably not 𝐓𝐶𝐚𝐼. Never heard of that. Ren. Heard Ren was moving. GRT. Every time I look at GRT, it's just like nothing has happened with it. And I'm like kind of waiting. Let's see. All right. I see what you're saying. I see what you're vibing. I mean, that's a strong way to climb. This looks like Litecoin. These candles. Let me pull up the GRT chart. I know we have one. Gert. Even if you bought last cycle at 60K, you're still up 30K per coin. True that. Gert. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Okay, that was fire. Damn. That was from late October. 61% take on GRT. Damn. All right. Maybe I'd look at it more if I knew that. I didn't know we'd hit that. You're trading above 23.6. You've tested it as support. I think you can probably look to rip off another position here. I really think opening any new long before December is kind of a weird concept, but I know you guys are impatient. Maybe it can be played like this. Don't quote me. Give me a sec. Nah. Here we go. That could be done. I don't like it though. So top of this candle. We're at the top of the month. You got resistance here, 30 cents. That's okay. Surprised it hasn't hit 30 cents. But I could very reasonably see this price action. 30 cents, back down, test 23.60. Paint an order block almost exactly like this price action. And then make that move. Make that move, I'll say, to 50. I think that looks good. You can break through 50 cents. It's actually very similar. You're right to ENJ. You break 50 and you have nothing in the way to 100. Or to $1. 100. To $1. Break $1, you really back at all-time highs. There's not a lot of resistance above. This is really grinding through its resistance now. That's probably a good thing. Probably a good thing. Let's do, yeah. I would be weary longing this now, but hey, I'm more risk adverse than most people. There was a great entry here. Well done. Well done to anybody who took that shit. That's 14 cents. Hopefully you're still riding it. That's wild. Look for that resistance at 30. If it shoots right through, you're going right back to 50 cents. This looks very good. At me then. This is definitely a nice chart. I'll put this one in there too. What's up, boys? Let's get it, Darren. What's up, Troy? Got a bag of dag. You like dags? You like dags? Jerk. Gert, gert, gert. What's dag? I don't know why. I've been really good. I have not had nicotine cravings. For some reason, streaming, I'm getting them. It's weird. These are like the first pangs of craving that I've had in a while. Let's take a look. I don't know what dag is. Constellation. Interesting. Double topping here. Well, it's slightly higher high versus what I'm going to assume is March. March is high at 9.2 cents. Candles are very kind of broken. Hey there, Professor Beans. How you doing? I would not be surprised to see this retrace. Honestly. Wouldn't be surprised. Here's kind of the good stuff I'll take away. DAG hit a low. It hit a high with the rest of the market in March, about 10 cents. It broke that low this year. So it hit a lower low versus 23. That's odd. I can't say I can name many charts that have done this and then gone on to be very successful this year. However, don't count it yet. You hit a lower low, but now you came right back to that wick high. Closing up here is actually very bullish, but I can't help but see this, some kind of higher low. If you're looking to break back into these higher levels, some kind of higher low, right? You have a low, a lower low, a high. I'll still say a lower high, a lower low. Now technically it's still like the same high. So you haven't begun an uptrend until you have a higher low. You don't have to. It's not like you can't keep going up without it. We've seen coins just rocket, but this is how you'd identify an uptrend on a high time frame. You don't have it yet. It's kind of interesting. Any higher low though might be longable and might be a really great entry. Let's see. I would like it down here, giggity. Let's say 5 cents. What is that? 7, something like that. That doesn't really line up with anything. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. This is a harder kind of chart. Like I could see this. If this month closes above, let's say 9.2 or 10 cents, maybe you don't get this pullback. Maybe this pullback just looks different. Maybe you get a higher high and the pullback is later. And you end up doing this. This is not a line. Maybe you end up doing this. Dag. You like dags? Maybe it's like that, right? Maybe the resistance is the higher low. Because this could still paint high, higher high, higher low, higher high, and still be an uptrend. It's just unusual. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Does anybody have this coin? I don't have any of this. That week looks all right. Day looks all right. Kind of already looks like it's retracing though. Maybe 5 cents. Down here. You can see this. All right, there it is. Moving on. I think you get one of those two. I don't know what it looks like, but I think you get one of those two. Hold up, chat. All right, I'll take a picture of this too. Dag. I just like DG. I like saying dag. You like dags? Who knows that movie? VeChain, VeChain, VeChain. All right, Adam. We can look at VeChain. FTM, FTM, XLM, Algo. Oh, let's look at VeChain first. VeChain. Very nice, VeChain. Okay, so our trade slapped AF. We took profit at the local high. That's cool. I'm not convinced this is done running though. You have moved up to resistance on VeChain, right where we took profit. Moved up to resistance, now you're flagging. I think VeChain at least retests March's high at 5.1 cents. At least. It's almost hard to think it wouldn't go higher though. You hit March's high, that's a higher high. You held a low, unlike DAG. You held your low. Now you're coming back up to test that high again. Break through, you're probably looking for 8 cents. Let's look at the week. Bigger time frames are always more helpful. I think you get 5.2. I think you retest March's high. I'll see what happens then. If it breaks through, 8 cents is really your next upside target. Resistance over here, historically. Could see something like that. Could see 8 cents to 5, find support, move higher. I like that chart though. What else we got? Chill guy, rip. Rip. Vax has not moved. Where's Dot at? Dot kind of flagging out here too. Interesting. Everything's flagging out. HBAR, dude, HBAR looks so good though. It did not fill us. It did not come back, but HBAR looks so fucking good, dude. Above 11.5, higher highs, holding its lows. I mean, you're going to like 25 cents. Ooh. Ooh, but still not at a higher high versus March with only, man, you like really just have one more day. I mean, I guess in December you still can, but I feel like if it doesn't break or test March's high, December brings it on back to previous resistance as support. Moves up. Huh. All right. Pamp it. Speaking of pamp it, is Bitcoin doing anything? No. No. It's being boring. Boo. What about Polkadot? I pulled up Dot very briefly there. Marco, Seek, what's up, bros? By the way, guys, spamming the coin doesn't make me more likely to do it. I pulled it up. I don't really have any thoughts on DOT right now. It hit resistance. It hasn't moved back to support fully. Maybe there was the test at 750 and maybe it's gonna keep going. March's high is at 1190. Haven't been there yet. It's not really exciting to me until it can retake March's high. And I'm looking for like 20 bucks. Save and close, HBAR. Save and close. Save and close. Let's look at XRP again quick. Jeez. Oh, man. Oh, boy. XRP wants that $2 mark. Let's see. What is this done in December? Nothing. Nothing. Drama, man. November of 2020 to December of 2020. And that big candle, bearish engulf on the month there. Jesus. This is a traumatic chart. Is it impossible to see something like that? No. But structurally, this is different. Like, you've already come back to a high now. So if you got something like this, it probably would give you an entry at like 50 cents and then test all-time high. I don't know. That'd be crazy volatility. Gotta hope that doesn't happen. That's a little too wild. SNEC almost done. Almost to our target. Let's go. It'll get there. So let me know. Win on Sol. Nah, I'm not opening Dex Screener for you guys. Sorry, bros. Nay. Not gonna happen. We ain't going that shitting. We ain't going that dirty. Wait. Is this it? Oh man, I'm hungry. There we go. Make sure you guys are still subscribing, hitting those like buttons, tapping the screen, joining us on Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. I still like this. Like, if we get a close below 97,280 today, which we still have another 4-hour candle after this, then yes, I think 93-ish down here looks good. But this doesn't look bad though. Like, this doesn't look bad at all. You moved into resistance. You're like seemingly holding this line. You have significant support on the 4-hour at 96.6. The low time frames is really all that's like kind of questionable. RSI is not really getting up there. On the hour, 30-minute. Ooh. 5-minute has really been dicking around since the start of the stream. This is when we started, I think, right here. I don't hate this though. There's like a hesitation. It was dumping. Profit takers came in. It was dumping, but it's like stopped. Money flow's coming back. Momentum's beginning to shift again. I think we move back up. I think we're going back up today. I think we close above 97.2 on the day today. I think we close above, and I think into the weekend we test the highs. What do you think? What I think. ADA is the best. I don't even think I pulled it up. Oh, all right. All right. Pull up 88. ADA is not moving. It's like an ADA versus BTC. This was a monster call. Versus BTC, it's blasted through resistance. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Looking for, honestly, like a 40% gain against Bitcoin. Where would that put it? Bitcoin doesn't move at all. $1.40. $1.40-ish. Hey, Professor Beans. Hey, Professor Beans. It's not really a problem, but here's like where I'm at with ADA. ADA we called looking for the only point of resistance. That's it. That's all we had here. We had inefficient price action from the all-time high in 21. We had efficiency right here at $1.14, and then inefficiency again on the way down. Higher low, we broke. We're right here on the day. We're like flagging out in between that resistance and kind of the lower band of the resistance. I don't think it's done. I don't think it's done. I think longing it now is still high risk. If December opens and everything is red, which I'm still not leaning on, but I at least want to see December open before I enter new positions. We might be looking at like 66. This wouldn't be bad. Can still keep moving from there. If everything continues to pump into December, which I believe is the likelihood, we'll have to see just this breakout. 88 doesn't have a lot. This is the efficient part of the chart, which is why I would not be surprised to see this flag out for a little longer. Accumulate, distribute, whatever you want to call it, and then make that move back to, man, 2021's high. That's really what I'm thinking. Gonna have to take this chart just one day at a time, though, as November is wrapping up. December is coming. November really exceeded everyone's expectations. Left a lot of people sidelined in the dust. That's right. You know what, boys? I'm going to call it. We've been live an hour and a half. I need to get some food in me. We are going to have our Discord partido. 7 p.m. East. It is currently 1:30 p.m. East. Everyone's invited. You don't have to be a member. You don't have to pay. All we ask is that you be chill, bro. You know, we'll just ban you if you don't. But like, you're welcome to come nerd out with us. The last 2 weeks have been a lot of fun. I don't know how the turnout will be because it's Black Friday, holiday. We'll find out as we go. We'll find out, but I'll be there. 8 p.m. East. I hope you're all there. Discord.gg/TomCrown. And by the way, we do have a private group in the Discord. You can get access to it. It doesn't cost you anything. All you have to do is sign up with any of the partners in the video description below. That's exchanges, that's trading tools, it's stuff you're using anyway. All you have to do, sign up with any of them. Doesn't even have to cost you anything. It helps support the stream because they are affiliate links, and I appreciate you. Specifically, sign up with BYDFI, great exchange, no KYC. Just started working with them. You'll see me trading on them live here. That's it. We're done. That's all. I'll see you in the Discord. Have a great weekend if I don't see you. We'll be live again Monday at 1 p.m. East at the latest, but something tells me the spice will bring us back sooner.